This is a Minitab tutorial on how to construct confidence intervals. Now, the data that we were using from my edition of the packet is from page 142, but that might be different with a newer edition of the packet. And as you can see, I entered our variables, which is our sample in this case, in column C1, and our variable is miles per hour. So as you can see, I have my data here. So if I want to do a confidence interval for t, I go to stat and basic stat, and then one sample t. Pretty much simple. Go to one or more samples, each in a column. That's what we have right now. And click on this window, and then you can click on MPH, which is the column that we want to use. Now, if you want to do a confidence interval that is not 95%, you have to go into options. You can edit this here. Since we're just going to do a 95% for one right now, we don't need to change anything. Now, it's also important to note that if you want to perform a hypothesis test, you can just click this little box here. So now that I have that, I will click OK. And as you can see, I have a one sample t. Now, if I also wanted to do that for a one sample z, I could, but I would have to go to stat, basic statistics, and then one sample z. Now, again, it's pretty easy. Just click on C1. But an important thing for this is that we need to know our sigma value or our standard deviation. And you have to enter this here. And in this case, we don't have that right now, so we're not going to be doing that. But if you do know the sigma and you do want to do a one sample z, you can do that if you wish.